A question that I keep asking myself is what's the issue with the Dallas Mavericks? They seem to have all the talented pieces in the world when it comes to Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. I think Luka is an absolute magician with the ball. I think what Kyrie Irving can do with the ball in his hands is absolutely absurd, but they still seem to be missing a piece, maybe even two. And what I've come to realize, I feel like they're missing consistent center play, whether it be Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively. Derek Lively is a rookie, so I don't want to put too much on him, but Daniel Gafford has been inconsistent in what you traded him for, and how he started off has not been what you've gotten recently. I think the wing play has been inconsistent at times. I think PJ Washington is fine, and he seems to have sort of had a rejuvenation in his career. But Derek Jones, Josh Green, those guys don't seem to be the answer. I think for me, there are some moves that I'd like to see the Dallas Mavericks make in the offseason. I understand they're still in the playoffs right now as it currently stands, but there's a couple moves I'd like to see them still make in order to further push themselves into title contention and finally achieve that. LeBron James is a pending guy with the Los Angeles Lakers, and I know LeBron James has been singing the tune of wherever Bronny goes, that's where he's going to go if teams are actually interested in Bronny James. But I can't help think about that fit. I can't help think about what that guy might look like on the Dallas Mavericks. There's also another guy that I'm extremely high on, and it's not getting talked about enough. Nicholas Claxton. He's a guy that seems to me he hasn't even gotten the chance to reach his full potential with the Brooklyn Nets. It's a losing program that they don't seem to know what they're doing. They have a very, very dominant big man that can guard all five spots on the court, and yet and still they don't really utilize him enough. It's a weird back and forth between him and Daron Sharp. Um, I'd like to see that guy on a contending team. I think Nick Claxton on the Dallas Mavericks, which I believe is very realistic, makes a lot of sense for a lot of reasons. I think he'd be the big man that the Dallas Mavericks have been longing for, and I think he'd bring the consistency that the Dallas Mavericks have been searching for. I think the Dallas Mavericks are one, maybe even two, but I'll say one piece away from truly being title ready. I think that they're a competitive team as it currently stands, and I think the guys that they have in their roles are good role players, but maybe they're not consistent role players. When they're on, they're on. When they're off, they're really off. This team is predicated on Luka Doncic putting up 30 plus a night, Kyrie putting up 25, and then Luka averaging a triple double. That's what this team is predicated on if they're going to win. And still, it just feels a little bit off. And it's crazy because if you are a knockdown shooter, like, could you imagine what a Luka Doncic could do with like a Contavious Caldwell Pope on his team? Man, it can make a world of a difference. I'm looking at the Dallas Mavericks and I'm saying they're about a piece, maybe or two off from truly being title ready. I think the Dallas Mavericks shore that up this offseason. So I'm making a call right now. I'm pleading with the Dallas Mavericks. Get Luka some help. Get Kyrie some help. Let's get Nicholas Claxton in there and shoot. If the King actually hits free agency, take a swing. Just don't miss. If you like more video content like this, give this video a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss when we go live or upload content.